Hey, it's Dr. Ware from HEROH Functional Institute. I want to thank you for tuning in. I also like to give you a little background on what we have here. So the Indy Fitness Summit is what we were originally called. It was about a dozen different trainers, and we were putting together this summit. I was interviewing them. We're putting together a summit pre-coronavirus. So we have been working on this for a while, and we just delayed releasing this until now. And so today I'm introducing you to Ali Ott. Ali is the owner of CrossFit Zionsville. And I have to say this, I've done CrossFit for years, and I've never been to a gym that's like this one in terms of the family culture and how things are operated. Now, keep in mind, this was all done pre-coronavirus, so now it's a little bit different where classes are a little smaller than what they used to be. But we used to have a huge morning class that was just great energy, a ton of people, and it was a really good time. Still a good time, just not as many people. But enjoy this interview with Ali. So Ali, welcome to the Fitness Summit. And I wanted to start out by asking you to tell us a little bit about your fitness journey. Like how you got into fitness, what prompted you, what was that like?
Yeah, so thank you for having me. Fitness, ever since I was a kid, I've been into fitness. My dad, uncles, everybody in my family's always been into fitness. And growing up, I watched them, everybody work out. So as a kid, we worked out. And then really, it's just kind of progressed from there into playing soccer, ran a little track, and just that was my outlet, just working out or doing some kind of a sport.
All right. So what if playing organized sports, that's a different type of training. Now you're into
right.
But CrossFit, what got you into CrossFit?
So CrossFit, really, I started back in probably 2005. And a friend of mine told me about it at the gym. We started doing some CrossFit stuff. And I liked it because if you've ever played sports, it's pretty much like playing a sport. Everything that you do is measured, and it's very competitive. And that's what I loved about it. You go in, there's no messing around. You got the workout, you do it for time, and you measure basically how fast you can do the workout or how much work you're able to do in a certain amount of time. And that's what makes it fun is I could call anybody that is into CrossFit or working out, and I say, hey, I did this workout, or I did Fran, for example, is a famous CrossFit workout, and we can compare scores. So it's just like any scored event. You could work out with your friends, you can work out, on the other side of the globe, and you can measure what you're doing. And that makes it a lot more fun than just, going to the gym and just regular working out, because it makes it more competitive. So it brings a fun aspect to it, especially if you like playing organized sports.
Yeah, I think I would agree with you on that one. Like me being in sports, like I started CrossFit back in 2008 and bounced around here and there with it. But it is that you get that feeling of, okay, it's a competition, right? So for those of you who have the competitive spirit, you still have that feel for it, and it continues to grow and motivate you as you go through.
Right, and even with yourself, like if you're working out in a class setting and everybody else is working out with you, you might want to quit, but just because the person next to you is going, you're going to push yourself even further than you would on your own. So it gives it a community feel to it.
Right. Speaking of community,
it's like a team.
Yeah. Well, and speaking of that, I've been, like I said, since 2008, I've been around a lot of CrossFit gyms. Your gym in particular, CrossFit Zionsville, is like no other gym I've been around. So it has this unique feel for it, especially that early morning class. What is it about your gym and that atmosphere that is so special?
It really comes down to the people in the community, and it's like having a really good team. Everybody supports everybody, and this, when somebody new walks in, we all welcome them. By the time we're done with the workout, they feel like they're a part of the community. And that's what makes it special. It's not just the coaches and the programming, it's also the community and everybody else in the community that plays a huge part in that CrossFit community that we have.
Yeah,
that's really the key ingredient to our gym. It's the people that are so welcoming and really make you feel like, you know, you guys have been friends for a long time.
Well, I'd agree with you there. So looking at like some of the things that we do in CrossFit,
Mm-hmm.
people who don't know a lot about CrossFit have an opinion about CrossFit. It's like
True.
they've never done it, but they have. If you say, "Oh, I'm doing CrossFit," they'll be like, "Oh." So, what is it that what are some of the big misconceptions that people have in regards to CrossFit? And
You know, a couple things I hear a lot is, number one thing is, I don't want to do CrossFit. I don't want to get injured, or I'm not ready to do CrossFit. I need to go work out before I can start doing CrossFit. Or I've heard that I don't want to get too bulky. I've seen CrossFit on TV and I don't want to look like that. So really what it comes down to is making sure you have a good gym and good coaches in your gym. Anything that you do, you can get hurt. Any sport that you play, you could have an injury that happens, especially when you don't have proper coaching or you don't have somebody to teach you proper form. We do a variety of lifts. We do Olympic lifting, gymnastics, weight training, all kinds of different stuff. So when you combine all that, you have to have proper coaching, and you have to make sure that that person is able to do the weight that they're doing, or be able to scale them down to something that they're comfortable with but challenges them. So any kind of sport that you play, if you don't have proper coaching, you're going to get injured. And that's really what it comes down to. So make sure when you're looking at a CrossFit gym, you know what you're getting into. Make sure you have good coaches. Make sure somebody's able to teach you the good form and know what you're doing. And that's the key ingredient to finding a really good gym. And we do a very good job of that. We've had no injuries. We continually hit PRs, personal records, on our lifts whenever we do strength cycles, or whenever we do reintroduce a previous workout. Like, you know, like I said, like a Fran, we've seen a lot of people PR on Fran just because we continue to do better and grow.
nice. Yeah, and I always want, like, a lot of to tell people that when I do it, I'm like, it's usually not like that. It's just, you know, like you said, it boils down to the coaches and
Right.
and how you're instructed in the beginning. Because I've been in gyms where it's like we warm up and then we go, and people
Right.
who are new don't have a clue, and then, you know, I see them for the first day or two.
And that's why we take the time, you know, we warm up, and then whether it's your first day at CrossFit or you're a coach and you've CrossFitted for the past 10 years, we start with either an empty barbell or just a plain PVC pipe, and just go over the form and drill it for a little bit, and then progress from that and build up in weight. Just, you know, as part of the warm up, we just go over that movement that we're doing for the workout. So then everybody's on the same page. It's a little refresher for everybody on the form. You might have forgot a little tip or something like that. So then this way, everybody's on the same page, and it's part of the warm up. So we're warming up with really light weight, building up to that workout that we're going to do that day.
All right. With all the different workouts, all the different movements that they have in CrossFit, what would you say is your favorite?
Oh man, anything really barbell related. I like the free weight stuff. So if I can have a barbell, I think hand cleans to be specific, is my favorite.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
So if anyone wanted to get a hold of you, they wanted to experience CrossFit, they wanted to come check out the gym, how would they do so?
The best way to get a hold of us is go CrossFitZionsville.com. You can try a week free classes. We don't do any contracts. You just month to month. You can cancel, change anytime. And you can try as many classes as you want during that week. So you can go to our website, CrossFitZionsville.com, or you can call 317-733-4604, or you can text us. That's 317-733-4604. You can also email info@CrossFitZionsville.com. And all that information is on our website, CrossFitZionsville.com.
All right. Well, Ali, I appreciate you joining us on the summit, and look
Thank you,
forward
sir.
to doing some other things down the road.
All righty. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.